was an exciting homecoming week here at Marshall with plenty of big matchups that took place, as well as a handful of games to kick off the beginning of this week. We have scores from all of our fall teams coming up on Hilltopper Headlines. Good afternoon, Marshall fans. You're watching a brand new episode of Hilltopper Headlines. The homecoming festivities didn't stop the Toppers from competing throughout the week as the fall seasons continue to roll on. Starting on the soccer pitch, the girls' team rolled over Mesabi East in a 12-0 rout. 3 Toppers put up some big points as Allie McKenna had 3 goals and 1 assist. Maren Friday scored twice and picked up an assist, and Lucy Campbell also added a goal and tallied 2 assists. However, the Toppers' long win streak of 8 games would come to an end on Monday in a very close 1-0 loss to Duluth-Denfeld. Anna Thickens had 4 saves in that match. The girls would bounce right back, however, with a 6-1 victory over Grand Rapids on Tuesday. Maren Friday had 3 goals and 1 assist, while Victoria Thorson notched herself 2 assists. On the boys' side, their rivalry matchup with Duluth East last Thursday didn't quite go as planned, as the Toppers were shut out 3-0 by the Greyhounds. Certainly, the Toppers did not dwell on the loss, as they would pick up a big victory over Proctor on Tuesday. The 2-1 win saw goals come from Connor Johnson and Griffin Pachetti. Both the boys and girls soccer teams will be in action again on Friday in a doubleheader at Hermantown. The girls start at 4 and the boys will follow up at 6 as they play their final regular season game. Moving to tennis action, Marshall's girls tennis team finished their regular season on a high note, beating Cloquet 5-2. The win came on Tuesday night in a night that was filled with Topper victories. The Graysmark sisters Whitley and Ellie, along with Courtney Brandt, all won their singles matches. Well, at this point, it's fair to ask the question, can Marshall's volleyball team be stopped? The girls picked up another win on Tuesday night in dominating fashion, beating Ashland 3-0. That makes it 15 straight wins heading into their next game, where they will be away at Duluth-Denfeld. Tonight, they will look to make it 16 straight, heading into the weekend and the Mesabi East Invitational. Our last teams to cover are the boys and girls cross-country teams. Last week, they ran at the Malacca Mega Meet, one of the biggest meets in the country. This past Saturday was the 66th annual John Swain Meet. Only about half the size as the Malacca Meet, but there sure packs a lot more history. And especially nice for those local runners.
It's kind of nice to have such a race close to home and just the running community in Duluth. I see a lot of people that I know used to be runners here in Duluth running or coming to volunteer.
The race started back in 1951 and is ran every year at Enger Golf Course. Run on the first Saturday in October, the 2016 race just so happened to also fall on the first day of October. A beautiful day of sun with temperatures in the 60s didn't make the course any easier for runners, however. In fact, the course's slogan is the toughest race on the planet. But don't tell Siegel that, maybe one of the very few runners who enjoys that challenge.
For me, it's kind of a favorite because it has like that perfect balance between uphill and downhill, and it's only 2 loops. So.
Nearly 80 teams and 2,500 runners compete year after year in the Swain race. Marshall runners competed at all levels, from varsity down to middle school. The top Hilltopper times for the boys came from Evan Royka with a time of 18 minutes and 31 seconds, and Samuel Lone, who finished in 18 minutes and 58 seconds. For the girls, Ashley Siegel finished in 23rd place as she competed against more than 200 runners in the girls' varsity level. Her race time was 21 minutes and 3 seconds. And as the season winds down, Siegel is looking to carry over her year-long success into achieving her personal goals.
I'm looking to get back down to the higher 19s for my 5Ks and hopefully go back to state and get all state.
A big-time stage for a big-time runner. We wish Ashley and the rest of the runners the best of luck as they wind down their season and begin to make that push for state. That will conclude this episode of Hilltopper Headlines. There's plenty of action remaining in the week, so remember to check Marshall's Facebook and Twitter pages for those updates. Also, check back next Thursday as we take a look at the new and beginning stages of the plays happening here at Marshall. We'll leave you with a slideshow of some photos from the homecoming week. I'm Andrew Colvard, thanking you for watching. Get out there and support your fellow Marshall students, and go Toppers!